back to Adri's Homestead Life. Today we are going to make oven roasted marinara sauce and we're going to water bath can it for later use. So we are going to use 4-quart jars in this recipe and all these will go to our pantry for winter use. I am using the recipe from the All New Ball Book of Canning and Preserving book, and this is on the 204, page 204, oven roasted marinara sauce. I would like to talk to you about the ingredients. So most of our ingredients are homegrown and freshly picked. We've just picked them actually together from the garden. So we are using the main ingredients of the marinara sauce is the tomatoes. In today's recipe we are using 9 kilograms of tomatoes. Most of the tomatoes are paste variety, so we have Amish paste, San Marzano, F2, but we've also got some heirlooms and got some other, different varieties. So we've got some Jack breast, this orange, we've got some Black Russian, this darker shoulder one, we've also got some Costoluto Fiorentino, this lovely looking deep purple, and I'm sure there is few more. So actually I like this message in this recipe book, and it says use a mix of heirloom tomatoes with different textures and colors. Look for a balance of juicy and meaty ones at your local farmer's market, and that's exactly what we've just picked from our polytunnel. So that says the ingredients are 9 kilograms of plum tomatoes, 1.5 cups of chopped onion, it says 2 medium onion, I've got like extra large, so anything left over we're just gonna leave it for the side for another recipe. It says 1 tablespoon salt. We are going to use my pink Himalayan salt, sea salt, 1 tablespoon dry oregano. I've just got some behind me drying, so we are gonna deal with that. 1 teaspoon black pepper, 6 garlic cloves. We've got the garlic cloves, 2 bay leaves, we've got the bay leaves here, and we need 1/2 cup of bottled lemon juice. I buy this organic lemon juice from Amazon. So these are the ingredients. It says roasting tomatoes and onions intensifies the flavor, drawing out the inherent sweetness of both. This is a versatile base sauce that can be used on its own or as the starting point for other sauce variations. So I have canned marinara sauce and I love marinara sauce. It's just that intense flavor, when you open a jar in the middle of winter and you just smell it and just taste out of that jar, and it just reminds me of the summer full of tomatoes when they were coming in, and juicy tomatoes and lovely flavored tomatoes. So let's get started. I've got all the ingredients are ready for today, so it's gonna require lots of chopping. I washed all these tomatoes. Now I've got this little handy tool, tomato corer. I've also used knife. I've got my measuring spoons for teaspoons and tablespoons of peppers and salt. We're also gonna put just a little bit of olive oil on caramelize that onion, because these gonna go to the oven. So I've got my 2 trays with parchment paper, and that will go to the oven for 45 minutes. And it did say that it's on 375 Fahrenheit, 190 degrees Celsius. So I'm going to also use all the other ingredients we'll talk about later. So let's get started. I am picking some more tomatoes because today we are going to make oven roasted marinara sauce. We've already picked 5 kilograms of the paste tomatoes. I'm gonna pick some Costoluto Fiorentino because we need 9 kilograms of tomatoes for this particular recipe. So let's see what we can pick. So we just pick what is ready. We picked, what's this? Black Russian. It's actually a very good slicer, so I leave those for slicing. I think we're gonna pick some more Amish paste. This jack breast. It's coming off, so we can pick these. Some more of these jack breasts. Got loads of these orange tomato. Oh, I can see one on the ground. Let's go and get it. It's an Amish paste. Amish paste just dropped. So we have this. Let's pick some red ox heart. Beautiful tomatoes. Some huge ones still here. What's this? That's the mortgage lifter. I leave that for slicing. So I've picked all these, hoping this is about 4 kilo. So now we are having all the 9 kilograms of the tomato what we required for this oven roasted marinara recipe. Let's get cooking. We need some bay leaf. Let's pick some bay leaves. Oops, I dropped it. So we need oregano. I'm gonna take some with us. Let's get some garlic. Bottled lemon juice. Look how beautiful all these different varieties of tomatoes are looking. So this is now ready to go to my oven for 40 minutes. I chopped up all the tomatoes. I'm going to deal with the onion next. So I'm going to peel and chop up this onion, and I'm going to peel the garlic. I always have my compost bin just right here next to me. So I can straight pour everything to the compost bin. Just chopped up 1.5 cups of onion. Actually, I haven't even used one of the onion, nor the 2 huge onions. I'm gonna give them a coating of this oil, and that will go to the oven along with tomatoes. For 20 to 25 minutes. Right, just getting ready the ingredients. I'm going to crush this garlic. And then we're gonna get the salt and pepper ready, wine and lemon juice, and also oregano. Right, I've got the garlic ready. So we are going to need 1 cup of red or white wine. I'm gonna use white wine, a cup. Okay. And next, 1 tablespoon of salt. I'm just gonna put that with the garlic here. 2 teaspoons of black pepper. 2 teaspoons of black pepper. That's 1. And that's 2. Okay. And 2 bay leaves. Right. And then we will need 1/2 cup of lemon juice. I'm just going to get that ready. 1/2 cup of lemon juice. Right. I'll put everything away. We've got here what we need. These are spares. We need 1 tablespoon of dried oregano. That's been drying there now for a while. So we can just harvest that. And we can hang back up the fresh one. Smells lovely. I've got loads and loads of oregano growing in my garden. Just popping up literally everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna save this and we can hang up the fresh one. What we've just picked. and we need 1 tablespoon. I'm gonna put 1 tablespoon. Is this much to our spice mix, and the rest I'm going to put in a jar and label oregano. So I've just took out all the tomatoes. The tomatoes and the onion is now ready, roasted. We are going to put the tomatoes through the food mill, discard the seeds and the skin, and then we're going to start to cook everything together. I use this food mill now for quite a few years and I really like it. So I just fill this up. Smells delicious with this roasted tomatoes. And the food mill will take the seeds and the skin out. So the pulp and the juice comes out here, and the seed and the skin will comes out there. And we'll just give that to the chickens. You can also dry it, dehydrate it, freeze dry it. Sorry about my dogs. As you can see, it's really quick. So all the tomatoes are now gone through the mill. So seed and skin removed. And I'm going to put the rest of the ingredients. So we're gonna start on medium high. A cup of white wine. The 1.5 cups of caramelized onion. And we've got the 2 bay leaves, what we're going to discard before we can. And we've got a tablespoon of oregano, salt, and 2 teaspoons of black pepper and the minced garlic. Give it a good stir. I'm gonna cook this for a good half an hour to 40 minutes. You can hear that the 4-quart jars, I put 5 just in case, 5-quart jars are now in the dishwasher, on wash and rinse cycle. And then we're going to put the hot food in a hot jars again. And you can water bath can and pressure can tomatoes. So we're going to water bath can the tomatoes for 40 minutes today. We are now ready to fill the jars with this beautiful marinara, oven roasted marinara sauce. I have discarded the 2 bay leaves. We've just got one more job to do. Put the lemon juice in the pot and give it a good stir. Our water is now boiling, so the jars are ready to go in. The jars need to be underwater. We're doing water bath canning, and now we can just fill the jars. We are aiming to have that 1/2 inch or 1 centimeter headspace. And before we put the lids on, we are removing the air bubbles. This little tool, make sure it's no air bubbles just fill all these jars up to that 1 centimeter up the rim. Filled all the jars. We actually have 6 quart and 1 pint jars. I will leave the pint jar in a fridge, so we'll use this up very soon. And what we're doing next, we have vinegar in this little bowl, and I'm just wiping the rim around. Make sure it's nice and clean. We don't want this to be spoiled now after we put so much effort to making this delicious oven roasted marinara sauce. The water is now nicely boiling, so the jars are now ready to go to get submerged in that water. And we boil these jars in that water for 40 minutes. Right, now place the 2-part lid on each jar. And then we're going to put the rings on it finger tight. And using the jar lifter, one by one, we're going to take this to that water. So the 40 minutes time is up. I am going to turn the heat off, leave the jars for a further 5 minutes in the pot, and I will be removing with the jar lifter on this towel and leave it there until tomorrow. We are in a pantry. The lovely oven roasted marinara sauce is now ready to go on our shelves. So I'm just gonna load this up. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jars all together. So I hope you enjoyed the video making this homestead oven roasted marinara sauce with me. If you have, give me a thumbs up so I know you've enjoyed it, and see you very soon. Bye friends.